wants to know, what's the best way to set a base station? Now, there's 3 things to consider when having base stations and having the best placement. 1, is there anything reflective in your room? If so, you need to get a way to cover it because reflective items can hurt base station tracking. Number 2, have it at the correct height. Me personally, I have my base stations a foot above my head. I'm 6 foot, so I have my base stations at around 7 foot above me. Just have them generally just like about somewhat higher than you, and you'll be perfectly fine just like that. And the 3rd thing to consider is where your base stations are actually at in your room. The best place being polar opposites from each other. If you're still confused on this, don't worry. We're gonna go to a realistic room in VR. The actual room we're gonna take advantage of is this one right here. It's nice and open. It's perfect in theory, and this will be our test room for where base stations actually go. Here's a quick little 360 of the room right here. So for base station placements, for example, you're gonna have one over there and one right in this corner right here. They are polar opposites. They work just fine. That's perfect. I highly recommend you get at least 2 base stations, whether 1.0s or 2.0s. I personally have 1.0s that work perfectly, but if you also have 2.0s, this works just fine as well. For 2.0 base stations, if you have 3, I would say you put one over there in the center of that wall. You can put one right here, and you can put one right here, just like that. Or if you have 4, you can just basically put one in each corner, and that works too. And if you only have 2 base station 2.0s, then you could place just one just in that corner, and you can place one in that corner, and that is fine in itself. Like I said, if there's anything reflective in your room, it can really mess up your base station tracking, so try not to have anything reflective in your room.